Hello, I'm Heather Dawson, and welcome to California Life, where we bring you the best of California every week on our show. And in honor of Father's Day, we've got a special episode featuring some of our favorite segments. Paso Robles is known for its sprawling wine country, but what you may not know is there's also a bustling downtown area. Our Audra Stafford takes us there in part 3 of our special Spotlight series.
At the halfway point between San Francisco and Los Angeles lies Paso Robles and its 26,000 acres of vineyards, more than half of which are Cabernet Sauvignon and other red Bordeaux varietals. And at the heart of Paso Robles, a charming downtown full of one-of-a-kind shops, restaurants, and tasting rooms.
At the end of the day, when they have tasted everywhere, they come to downtown to sort of let go and just have a good time.
And there's no better place to do that than at LXV Tasting Room.
LXV is where art of fine wine and art of living come together.
LXV offers a wine pairing experience you won't find anywhere else, using spices.
These spices actually unlock flavors in the wine that you wouldn't get on your first sip.
For Cabernets, LXV recommends an Indian spice mix.
It's called garam masala, which is cumin, cinnamon, nutmeg, and some of the pepper in it. Because Cab has inherent spiciness to it.
The area's bold Cabernets also pair well with flavorful cheeses. And Vivant Fine Cheese in downtown Paso has plenty to pick from.
We source our cheeses as much as possible locally, and then we go out from there. We carry about 250 varieties at any given point.
Burbank Ranch Winery and Bistro also recognizes that variety is the spice of life. It's why they've created flights of wine that pair with small bites of food.
We believe that food and wine are created to go together. We want the wine to enhance the food, and we want the food to enhance the wine.
And to enhance your experience at Burbank Ranch.
We have an educational winery at the front of this tasting room, and in the fall, we actually bring in buckets of grapes and we process a small amount, ferment them here.
Obviously, when people come to Paso, they come for the delicious food and wine, especially the distinguished Cabernet Sauvignon and red Bordeaux. But downtown Paso also offers a full-service luxury salon, Salon Rue, and the region's finest boutique hotel, Hotel Cheval. The sophisticated and intimate Hotel Cheval offers well-traveled guests an experience unlike any other and features exceptional personalized service amidst thoughtfully designed and refined accommodations. When it comes to shopping, the owners of Ann B have made sure their store lives up to those same standards. Ann B offers clothing, home decor, jewelry, and accessories for both men and women, and the items are carefully sourced from designers around the world.
Paso was in need of more shopping, different style of shopping than the common store we can find.
It's clear there is nothing common about Paso Robles. Take a stroll around downtown City Park and you might just catch a live music performance. And to make art a part of your visit, make a stop at Studios on the park. Just steps away, you'll find the general store.
We chose to open the general store in downtown Paso Robles because we could see a lot of energy pouring into downtown between the restaurants and the tasting rooms and the beautiful downtown park and the events that are held there. We just knew that Paso was ready to support a place for someone to pick up a little piece of Paso to take home with them.
Another great place to get a taste of Paso is at the annual Cabs of Distinction event. Each year, local winemakers come together to showcase their Cabernets and Bordeaux.
I always look forward to the Cabs of Distinction. It's such an amazing opportunity to taste so many great cabs in one place, and the food pairings are always exceptional.
With so many exceptional things to see and do and taste in Paso Robles, it's no wonder Wine Enthusiast magazine named it Wine Region of the Year. Bringing you the best of California, I'm Audra Stafford for California Life.
For information and tickets for the annual Cabs of Distinction event, visit PasoRoblesCab.com. And coming up next, he's one of country music's biggest stars and has a new album. We catch up with Clay Walker and a pirate exhibit perfect for Father's Day. It's all coming up right here on California Life. Well, more than 2 million people are affected by multiple sclerosis, and now one country music legend is speaking out to give back to others living with the same condition. Georgette Copes takes us to the Avalon Beverly Hills Hotel for this intimate interview with Clay Walker.
Up close and personal with country singer and actor Clay Walker. I'm Georgette Copes, and here's a special story of his battle with multiple sclerosis and a mission to raise awareness.
Singing is so much part of my fiber that it's something I've been doing since I was a child.
Words of passion from legendary country music artist Clay Walker.
It's just got this magic to it. We have the new music coming out very soon. Just finishing the record and just letting a few key industry people hear it at the moment. And so far the feedback has been amazing.
Life on the road for this multi-platinum star consists of more than just high notes and melodies.
TV seemed like a natural transition. Outdoor TV fit right in with my lifestyle. I have a very active lifestyle.
Clay's adventurous side landed him on the Outdoor Channel, and soon enough you'll even catch that famous smile on the big screen.
This was my first acting role, and it won't be my last. It's a great film. It's got a great hope message to it. I played the love interest of the lead character.
The movie Alone Yet Not Alone is set to open in theaters June 13th.
If people want to see something that is highly cinematic, I would say go see this film because it's stunning, beautiful.
And despite his multiple sclerosis diagnosis, Clay has always been unstoppable.
Without the knowledge that I've gained over the past 18 years, there's been some pitfalls and there's been some triumphs, and learning from those and being able to help others in the MS community find their way a little quicker has been a goal and a passion of mine.
A passion that led to his foundation charity, Band Against MS, to raise money for awareness and a cure. Clay explains MS is a tricky disease and you need to be on top of it.
I've been 16 years without a relapse, and that is something that I didn't know was possible, because when I was originally diagnosed, the prognosis was very grim. I was told that I would be in a wheelchair. I recently discovered by staying current that there was the same brand of medication that I've been taking for 16 years, which I've been relapse-free on, is now available in a new 3 times a week 40 milligram.
On his toughest days, how does Clay overcome the battle?
My family has been the joy. I thought MS was going to rob me of that joy, of being able to love and to love fully and to live fully, but it's been anything but that. I have a better life because of being diagnosed with MS.
Reporting for California Life HD, I'm Georgette Copes in Beverly Hills.
And coming up, a pirate ship story that ended with one little boy's treasure. As always, don't go anywhere. It's all coming up right here on California Life. Well, it's the only collection of real pirate treasure ever recovered. California Life's Audra Stafford explains how one boy's dream turned into a search for a sunken ship that turned up gold.
Now, experience the story of real pirates.
It's a true tale of adventure that began when Barry Clifford was just a boy growing up near Cape Cod.
About a pirate ship losing this incredible treasure a few hundred feet offshore.
Like most kids, he was fascinated, and his fascination only grew as he got older.
When I came back from college, I started a diving business, salvaging modern shipwrecks, but in my spare time, I would go exploring for ancient shipwrecks.
Including that pirate ship he'd been hearing about all his life, the Witta.
I started doing research on it in the late 70s, and we discovered the ship in '84.
When they were down to their last dollar.
I think the old timers thought that, this guy's just an upstart, he's looking for pirate treasure, the guy ought to be locked up somewhere. And of course, then when we found it, it was on the front page of the New York Times.
And now the Witta's treasure is on display in a traveling exhibition currently at the San Diego Natural History Museum.
The pirates had robbed over 50 ships. In fact, at least 56 ships they robbed that we know of. And so we have a cross-section of cultural material from over 50 ships from over 300 years ago.
Like a large collection of African jewelry, gold coins dating back to Ferdinand and Isabella, and weapons of all kinds. Visitors to the exhibit can also walk right through this full-size replica of the Witta's stern. and learn about its beginnings as a slave ship and the crew's experiments with democracy.
Here's a ship that had a license to buy and sell people. It's captured by pirates, a third of whom are of African origin, along with Native Americans, and they were voting. The more we learned and the more we uncovered, the more we realized, like, there's really something important here.
Including a message about following your dreams.
You know, I come back here after 30 years and I walk around and I look and I can't believe I did this. There's a lesson there. If I can do it, anybody can.
Bringing you the best of California from San Diego, I'm Audra Stafford for California Life.
Hi, it's great to be with you right now. I've partnered with some of my favorite brands for these gift ideas. First up, dads and grads in your life want to look and smell good, right? So look no further than Old Spice, the men's grooming authority. Old Spice is offering 5 great smelling hair styling products with superior performance and real benefits. Each one has a description and visual silhouette on the packaging to help educate guys about the styler that's best for their hair type, giving you the best looking hair with the least amount of effort. Next up, dads will love the iRobot Roomba S9 Plus robot vacuum with clean base automatic dirt disposal. It's their most powerful vacuum yet. The new square front design and 3D sensor enables the robot to get deep into corners and edges, and with its anti-allergen system, 99% of pollen and mold allergens are trapped and locked in from the robot to the clean base without escaping back into the air. And the app lets Dad create keep-out zones to keep the Roomba out of unwanted areas. Check out these new movie releases celebrating anniversaries that dads will love. Gladiator turns 20 with a new collectible 4K Blu-Ray Steelbook with more than 4 hours of bonus features available June 16th. Braveheart celebrates 25 years with a new 4K Blu-ray Steelbook. It has over 2 hours of bonus content. It arrives June 16th. And it's the 40th anniversary of Urban Cowboy, so get ready to relive this classic film. It's available now on Blu-ray for the first time. Lastly, for the dad or grad that wants to organize their photos and videos easily, meet EB, the Smart Photo Manager. Simply plug EB in at home and download the app. It does the rest. With 1 terabyte of storage, about 250,000 photos, or 100 hours of video, it collects and backs up photos and videos from all of your devices, social media platforms, and cloud accounts. It then organizes them by date and or other categories, making them super easy to find or even privately share. For more details on everything I just covered, head to inthenews.tv.
While protests have become a daily occurrence in parts of the country, they can become dangerous to innocent people. On June 3rd, a vehicle plowed through a group of peaceful protesters in Newport Beach, California, hitting a woman cyclist and throwing her off her bike. Legal expert Sean Sasunis, who represents the cyclists, is with us today to share 3 tips to keep protesters safe.
Thank you for having me on your show. Here are 3 safety tips for all you protesters out there. 1, scan the crowd. Note any changes in the crowd. If you see a weapon, leave immediately. 2, try to avoid the streets, especially if the streets aren't blocked off. 3, if you're injured or see an injury, gather as much information as possible. Pictures, videos. At Sasunis Law Group, we strongly support every individual's First Amendment right to free speech and to protest peacefully. If you want to learn more about any of this, go to our website at saslawgroup.com.
Don't know how to deal with your children's stress at home? Well, today I had the privilege of speaking to author Brian Wray, and he gave me a few tips on how to deal with the stress that comes with quarantine for kids. Thank you, Brian, for speaking with us today about a topic that is very rarely discussed among children and parents. Let us in on what your books are all about and how they can be helpful tools to guide children and parents towards a healthy mind.
Unraveling Rose is about a little bunny with a big worry thought that won't leave her alone. I discovered that a lot of children out there are dealing with obsessive thoughts, so I thought it might be worth focusing on that. And the same is true with Max's Box. One of the biggest challenges for me as a parent was teaching them how to manage their emotions in a healthy and effective way. So I thought, well, maybe there's other parents and other children out there that could benefit from stories like this.
So during this pivotal time in children's lives and throughout this whole pandemic, what are some helpful and simple ways that parents can have a mental health checkup with their children?
To try and create an environment where children feel comfortable expressing themselves and talking about their emotions. Younger children in particular, I think, really need to feel a connection to their parents to help regulate their emotions. And there's a few ways we can do that. There's a few ways we can make time every day as parents and also for our children to help find that relaxing time. Singing, listening to music, these are great ways to do it. Reading stories is something that we do every day, and it's a great time to sort of slow everything down, spend some time together. And we know that reading stories aloud has a lot of positive benefits in terms of like language development, but it also means that you have an opportunity to talk about emotions. You can talk about things that are going on. To feel safe and relaxed to do that is really important.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me about this. It's a really important issue, and specifically now with dealing with so much change, you know, it's important to remember that kids are feeling it too. Their lives have been disrupted as well. So I think it's really wonderful that you're taking the time to talk about it.
For more information on Brian's books, visit authorbrianwray.com. Reporting for California Life HD, I'm Isabel Sadek.
Well, that's it for us. Happy Father's Day, everyone. And if you missed any part of our show, go to our website, californialifehd.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We'll see you next time.
Haha! This is Dad Life. It's how we live 24/7, 365. Check me. Gas station glasses, don't care what the masses think about me with my sweet goatee. I'm rocking my Dockers with a cuff and a crease. I got that St. John's Bay and a clip for my piece. I look nice. I got dozens of dollars and that's right. It goes straight to my daughters and my wife. I'm a miracle dad, making magic with the checkbook is a talent I have.
I roll hard in the yard with a 60-inch cut. Zero turn radius, my neighbors say, what? They be driving by, peeping my landscape. Yo, these greens got nothing on my manscape.
Hydrangeas, begonias, crepe myrtles, ornamental turtle. Hold up, is that a weed in my fescue? Oh nah, round up to the rescue. It's the dad life, it's the dad life. Take my daughter to the party, it's the dad life. It's the dad life, it's the dad life. Shooting vids of the kids, it's the dad life. Roll up to the splash pad, 10 a.m. My whole entourage hops out the minivan. We splishy splashy for an hour or two, then it's back to the house, prepping for the barbecue. Brats, dogs, racker ribs, whatever. Get me on the Weaver, man, nobody does it better. Call me Lord of the Grill, I'm king of the coals. Nana's secret recipe, you know how I roll. 1080p, 16:9. I'm rocking man cave status with a screen like mine. Keep your peanut butter hands off my 50-inch Vizio. Pop up the corn, roll the Disney video. Don't you dare close your eyes. We got Aladdin, Jasmine, Abu, the genie. With kids like mine, everybody wants to be me. Sing a night song and then it's off to bed. This is the dad life, no more to be said. It's the dad life, it's the dad life. Hit the mall, coaching ball, it's the dad life. It's the dad life, it's the dad life. Playing rough, fixing stuff, it's the dad life. It's the dad life, it's the dad life. Yeah, you know how we do it, it's the dad life.
Watch us on our YouTube channel. Stay connected to our social media, like our blogs on Facebook. Follow our tweets on Twitter. And check out our posts on Instagram and Pinterest, where we bring you the best of California.
California Life brings you the best of California. California Life brings you news that is relevant to your life in the Golden State. I'm Heather Dawson, the host of California Life. Tune in to California Live in your city.